Oh,
Recorded. Hi, Patreoners. Hello, Patreoners.
hold on. You started
I've got a
recording.
flash. I've got a solid red light. One.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
One.
Just a minute.
One.
Flashing. And right, recording.
Yeah.
1,
Two.
2, 3.
Three. Woohoo!
Oh, hi guys.
Hi.
Hi.
I wonder how
Oh,
you joined us for our live seminar last night, where we dished out most of the information that's probably going to keep you alive over the next 3 months. I hope
did
some
you
of you were there.
did you do that? Because it
Well, you-
might be wise if it's for your own benefit.
It's always the only reason we're doing it is for you, so
Good
that you
God,
stay safe. And if you're not going to bother to turn up
Yeah.
to it, then there's only so much we can do.
Mate, honestly, I have
Yeah.
got plenty of things. I've got plenty of things I could do.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Christ,
Oh, God.
what would you normally be doing if you wasn't trying to save the world?
Well, as you know, I am a master to my pubic hair, right? I have brought a razor, a shave. It's an electric thing, you know, the barbers use them.
Yeah, well,
And if I, believe me, excuse me, believe me, if you're not going to listen, there's plenty of designs I could be fashioning in my pubis.
Titanic, you like, don't you?
I've done that. I've done all the design for, you know, the new Terminal 5, the third runway.
Yeah.
That you can find all the
Oh,
information you need.
yeah,
It's
in your
all
book,
in my
that you've written about it.
in my book I've written, but also correspondingly in my
In
pubis.
your previous.
You,
Because I have a similar topiary hobby.
yeah.
What I like to do when I'm not doing this and trying to save people's lives and make
Thank
people
you.
safe, thank you.
Yeah.
I cut my pubes off as well, but I don't.
Yeah.
Unlike you, I don't use the
Clippers.
use the clipper
No.
system.
No.
I don't use this, right?
Right.
I use good old-fashioned scissors, right?
Yeah, good.
What I'll do is I'll cut them off at the roots, chip, right?
Yeah.
And I'll lay them to one side, right?
Yes.
And then I'll get my knob, and I'll make it go up, right? And then I'll get some PVA glue or whatever you like, any sort of sticky stuff, right? I don't know what other glue you could use, Brit stick, I suppose.
Other glues are available,
There's
yeah.
plenty of other products, and then I'll get my pubic hair that I've laid aside earlier, and I'll make, once it's up and at full stretch, I'll get the pube and I'll just stick them on up the sides all the way up to the top there, like that.
Why?
Why?
To look like a Victorian gents.
No, I want to. I'm actually trying to fashion it into the Eiffel Tower. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to recreate the metal design with the pubic hair going up the top. All right.
Okay. All right.
That's what I would be doing if I wasn't saying a word. Okay.
Okay. And, you know, quite honestly, there are worse hobbies you could have. Do you remember when I went to the evening classes down near Hatch End? They do the College of Further Education.
You was up there all the time.
I went up there. There's all of the lists on the board. Woodworking you can do. Amateur dramatics and all that stuff. Anyway, get right down to the pubic topiary, okay?
Yes.
By the Gary Jenkins, remember Professor Gary Jenkins, and he worked part time at Tony and Guy, of course,
and Quick Fit.
So I've gone there Tuesday night. Lovely.
Beautiful.
Do you want to sit at home watching? Who wants to sit at home watching Netflix when you could be designing? As it turned out, by the end of that first term, Sydney Opera House in Pubic,
right.
all the way around. All right, there's a cock and balls, which sort of destroyed the design a bit. But
you have to work with it, don't you? You have to work with it.
You've got to work. You know, you can only play the team that's put out in front of you.
Exactly.
You can only work with the material. Margaret, I mean, she's not listening now, but some of her topiary.
You went together, did you?
we went together and we thought it was a nice thing to do. She was going, I can't get the hang of it, Barry. She's going, I can't get the hang of this
And,
clip.
and you wanted a very specific design.
So I've come home and she's gone to me, well, let's not run before we can walk.
No.
I've gone, well, look, I'm really going for it. I'm going to go to Sydney Opera. And I'd heard you were trying the Eiffel
Eiffel
Tower.
Tower, yeah.
Not
Recreate the metalwork.
the metalwork, the Eiffel Tower. It's a
Uh,
beautiful, lovely
yeah.
cross-cut,
Yeah,
beautiful design,
cross metal.
cross-metal
That's pretty
purposes.
cool.
And so I've gone to her and said, well, look, in for a penny, in for a pound. I don't know whether I can achieve it. You can, but try. She's
Yeah,
gone, oh, she can't get off page. She said, I'm going to try a flower.
right,
So she's done in her pubis, and she got right down there with the old clippers and
right,
that, and
you
she's
know.
done it. Well, it was hopeless. It was hopeless. It looked more like. Do you remember Henry Kelly? Quite a tall,
Yeah.
skinny thing. Used to going for gold. Yeah, every time I
Oh no,
went to.
that's Matthew Kelly I'm thinking of.
No, no. Well, it was not dissimilar to Matthew Kelly.
Oh, right,
She'd done that on her own way. But the Henry Kelly at the front there, it was half a turn off every
ooh,
time I went down for
seconds.
Country Linkers, seconds down,
Yeah,
I was face to
that's
face
with
with
him.
Henry Kelly, a
Yeah,
hairy Kelly, I used to call him.
yeah.
And I was, I was down there going for goals. I
No,
mean, not to say it was
no,
gold, but
always gold down there, mate.
was
Uh,
gold down there.
uh,
Anyway, I was going down there. Oh Christ, there's Henry Kelly. Jesus Christ, what's going on, Henry Kelly?
He's going, hello there, how are you, Belgium?
Well,
And I
when
used
she
to do on the
moved in a
show.
certain way, it didn't look like
He
it.
told me. Yeah.
But it didn't look nothing like a flower. It looked like a middle-aged Irish television presenter from daytime television in the
Yeah, from the
80s.
mid-80s. Yes, I know it's a problem because when I was at that class as well,
Yeah,
he was very much focusing on clippers and taking bits out and all the rest of it. And I said to him, what was it, Gordon, wasn't it? I says,
Gary Jenkins,
Gary,
yeah.
I says,
Professor Gary
yeah,
Jenkins. Yeah.
Professor, I says, Professor Gary, I mean, this is still very well, like removing these things. And I understand where you're coming from. And I understand your school of thought and where you learn and all the rest of it. But surely there's
Yeah,
another way that we can make this go. Because if you have got all this pubis lying around, surely
yeah.
you should use it in your design.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah,
And he says, he poo-pooed it. He says, no, once it's off, it's off. Once it's off, it's
yeah.
off, right? You have to concentrate on what is down there and then discard
That's
the rest.
it.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't agree with you. I told him about my Eiffel Tower design, and he said I was
yeah.
nuts to do that.
Yeah, he did,
I
didn't he?
said,
Yeah,
they're not involved. I said, it's just the knob, right?
yeah. That's right. Yeah,
And then I says to him, all right, well, I'll come back to you next week with something else if the
yeah,
Eiffel Tower hasn't tickled your fancy, and
yeah.
let me know what you think. Anyway, next week I'm down there, and I've got my bowl of discarded pubes, and
Yeah.
I've got my Brit stick, right?
Mm.
And this time all the stuff I've got left over, I've bunched up into a big ball like that, and I've
I know. Yeah, pubic ball. Yeah,
a big ball, right?
yeah.
And I've just got this time I've got the PVA glued and just put a little dollop of it right on the end. Obviously, it has to get up again, right?
Right.
Right. And I've got a little dollop right on the end, right? And I've got my pubic ball and I
Yeah,
stuck it right on the top of it like that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I pulled my pants down and I showed him it. I says, Gary, look, this is a Canadian redwood, right? And
And what did he say?
he says, no, 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 no.
Oh,
No,
no, no.
no, 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 no. This is not a Canadian redwood. That is just pubic hair stuck on top of your knob.
Yeah, yeah.
He says, well, you've got no imagination whatsoever,
No.
and I want my money back. Okay.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
not an inconsiderable sum, neither, Uh,
Well,
He's just a
it,
con man.
in the end, we went to see him, and I said to Margaret, look, if you really cannot fashion that into something that's representative of a structure, any
Yeah,
sort of structure, any
anything,
structure.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
I said, get to the start off there, and you've got quite hairy all over. Go all round. She whipped it all off,
Mm.
and snaking all the hair over her body,
Oh,
whipped it around there. And he says, "Okay, take off your things. Let's have a look." And all the class there, she goes, "Look, Great Wall of China." She goes, "Great Wall of China." It snakes all the way down her thighs and up there, and it goes up sort of to her belly button. Great Wall of China. He's gone, "Oh, don't be so ridiculous." I'm saying, mate, you know,
you don't set the rules here.
you don't set the rules, you know. But he's very, very stuck in his way. I
Yeah,
mean, he's from the '60s
he's been
school of
doing it too long.
pubic topiary, and he's
He's,
not
he-
open-minded at
no,
all.
he's been doing
You know,
it
you can
too
see it
long.
from space, hey?
He's losing it. He's losing his edge to the
He,
kids from Berlin and London.
he is.
He needs to
Yeah,
step
he is.
aside. He needs to step aside.
Yeah,
Let someone else
yeah.
come through. But
Yeah, yeah.
you know what these
Well,
people are
no,
like.
you can't tell them, can you?
No,
Anyway, that where did we get onto that? I've no
well, it's just the
idea.
things we would be doing if he wasn't trying
That's
to
what
save the
it's
world.
trying to save you people. But you got, I mean, you've got to respect the scientists. You know, we get all our information from the
I
scientists,
respect the scientists.
don't
I mean,
we?
I respect most of the scientists.
Yeah,
Um, I respect the science. I know I've seen what Chris Whitty eats, and
yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't know if I respect him so much.
No,
He's a
no.
doctor, and he's like, and he says to me, he says, "Angelos, do you want to go out for?" This is when he was like really into me, right? He
Yeah,
says, "Do you want to go out for dinner, right?" And I go, "Yeah,
right.
okay, I wouldn't mind actually. Thank
Okay,
you.
yeah.
Are you
Get
paying? Are
yourself
you
up.
paying?"
Yeah, yeah, paying.
Said
Yeah,
that on the text. Are you paying? Right? He goes,
yeah, yeah.
"Yes, all right, I will pay."
Okay,
He says,
yeah.
"Okay." I'm thinking, oh right, well it's Chris Whitty, so we'll probably go and have a salad or something,
Health
health,
wise,
very
healthy.
healthy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Well, he says, "Meet me outside Woody's Grill in Camden," right? I'm going, maybe we'll
Would
meet there and we'll go,
move on to
into
somewhere.
into
Yeah,
town, into
yes,
town.
yeah, go into town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then maybe pitch up somewhere nice.
yeah,
I'll put all my good clothes on.
yeah, yeah,
Anyway, we get to Woody's. He goes, he looks at me all coquettishly, like, "Hello,
yeah,
hello." So I go, I says, "Oh, hello, Christopher." He
yeah.
says, "I hope you're hungry." And I go,
Mm,
"I am hungry, actually."
yes,
Right. He says, "Come on in." I'm
yeah,
going, "What, in here?" He went,
yeah.
"Yes, yes."
What date is that? Yeah, go on there. What is? Yeah,
In I go, and he's obviously, because he's Chris Whitty, he can get in anywhere, right? And
yeah.
he's
With a table for two,
yeah,
please.
all
Oh,
that.
certainly this way,
No
Mister
problem,
Whitty.
Chris Whitty. You'll save world, right? And he's like, there's no one else in there,
Yeah, yeah,
because of what we're going through. Right?
yeah.
Anyway, he's got this big like table there, and there's all just like not tea cloths, but just towels over food, right? I'm going,
Oh,
what's this?
right.
I
Yeah.
said, don't look very clean, them towels.
No.
But anyway, he whips up the towels, and it's like plates of doner meat and
Yeah.
onion rings, and
Yeah.
chips and that. And
Yeah. Oh,
I'm going,
yeah.
what are you showing me this for? And he goes,
Yeah.
"What am I showing you this for?" Gets a great big hand of chips like that, and shoves it in his gob like that, and just and then
Yeah.
pours garlic all over the
Fucking hell.
doner meat, shove that
Yeah.
in, and I'm like, "You dirty pig!"
Yeah.
You
You think I don't respect that scientist for that?
no, this makes me think I don't respect you because of all that muck you're shoving in your gob.
Well, but I had the same thing. Respect the science. Remember Professor Heinz Wolf?
Oh yes,
He,
yes.
you know
Now get out of
what?
that.
Would now get out of that? Was he on How? That sort of thing with Fred Dinage? Probably back in the day. Professor Heinz Wolf wheeled out at any
Great egg
possible,
race.
the great egg race,
Yeah.
any of those BBC Two type thing for the kids. Professor Heinz Wolf, I got friendly with him. He used to go to my bowls club, in South Oxley.
Yeah.
He's there, he goes,
Definitely.
"Would you like to go out to dinner, Barry?" Well, okay, always taught to respect the science, the
Yeah,
scientists
respect
and
the
all that.
scientists.
love a lot of his work. He's done on momentum and the combustion engine, all that kind of.
all that.
Anyway, he goes, let's meet up in Ruislip. So in Ruislip, they've got a wimpy bar in Ruislip. Meet outside the wimpy. I'm thinking, well, he's a man going to town on the central line.
One of his leg-powered cars.
Exactly, we might boil up some water, add some magnesium or something, and propel us there,
explode us into town
on the wave machine, Anyway, sure enough, I'm just about to move on. Hello, Professor Hines. All right, he goes, come in. I'm like,
call me Wolf, he says.
Call me Wolf, he says. Call me Wolfie.
Oh, he goes, oh.
How did it move? We're getting there. Hello, can I help you do general? Well, of course, being Professor Hines Wolf, or Wolfie, as I call it, he can get a table like that.
Like that, yeah. And he's cleared a place out as well. Because,
yeah, that's it. So he sits down, he goes to starter. We had a bit of a, well, I say starter. It was just some chips while we're choosing. You've had some chips? Oh, okay, I'm thinking, what is it? Anyway, we're sitting there, and it blinded me with science. It's chemistry, this biology.
Do you know how this table is staying to the floor? Glue?
Yeah.
It's gravity.
Gravity. Tell me all about gravity. Oh my God. My head was spinning with the romance of a wimpy king size international grill, a brown derby, the myriad delights of science.
Very alluring.
It was alluring. It was lovely. Anyway, I always respect to scientists. Suddenly he goes, will you excuse me, Barry? I must go for piss, right? So I'm, okay.
That's not a scientific term.
Not really. And so Costas, who runs it, goes, no, toilet, bog is broken, right? So Professor Hardorf is, offering up his business. You're saying that the momentum of the stopcock is not acting as a counterlever to displacement of the water.
No, it's broken. It's fact.
It's fact. So kaput? No, it's fact. So anyway, Heinz Wolf goes, excuse me for one moment, but feel free to choose a pudding, right? So as he goes out, I'm like, no, don't sit there looking at the white, the laminated menu. I hear the fire doors go out the back. Fucking hell. And, he's totally, all right, the bog's not working. I come outside and in the car park out the back, he's having a shit. Now that is the last time I respect society. What's it?
What is it, Barry? It's only natural.
I used to respect scientists. Of course, Costas has come out. Get away! Go! He shooed us out the restaurant. In the panic, I ended up paying.
I remember you telling me that Costas shoos his Wolf away, and he hasn't pulled his trousers up properly.
That's it.
He's running off with all the cobwebs hanging down his bum, isn't he?
And that is why I don't respect scientists no more.
I can imagine it's very uncompromising.
Disconcerting. In the current climate, we need these people to step up to mark, not go for shit in the car park behind the wimpy and rights of it.
Yeah, well, I had the same thing with Magnus Pike, right?
Brilliant scientist. Brilliant. Dr. Magnus Pike.
Right, I don't respect the guy. I respect the guy. Yeah. I'm always saying how much I Magnus Pike, right?
You got all them pictures in your locker of the geezer, haven't you?
With respect written all over it. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
I respect Magnus Pike. Anyway, he rings me up. He says, Sergius, do you want to go for some food? Right?
Yeah. It's all elbows and that, isn't he? Want to go with some food?
And because he's doing that, right, his mobile phone, he's like Jack Douglas. Right, his mobile phone's going up here. So you're only getting every second word, right?
Yeah.
But I got the gist. He's inviting me to dinner, right?
Right.
I
Okay.
says, Magnus, I respect you and I respect that. I says, I'd like to go to dinner with you. Where would you want to go? He said, we'll go somewhere very, very nice. Right? I said, all right, where is nice? Right?
Yeah.
Said, well, why don't we go to the Ritz? Okay, I'll go, now you're talking, because Wishy took me to Woody's, right? He went, oh, well, that's just like Wishy. Anyway, he says, I'll pick you up in my Porsche, right? Like from the bus stop. Okay.
Right.
I said, all right, go on. I said, I'm very impressed with the fact that he's got a Porsche, right?
Yeah, with a television man. Yeah.
TV, right? So anyway, I'm at the bus stop and he pulls up in this like Austin Maxi.
Oh,
right? Yeah. He says, "Oh, so sorry, my Porsche's in the bin, in the garage, right?" I go, okay, well, don't worry.
Yeah, okay, it can happen. Yeah,
it's a nice car.
Yeah.
Shithole. Anyway, I get in, and he goes, "Come on, let's go!" Right? And he drives me to this like greasy spoon cafe, right?
Yeah.
And I go, all right, okay. He says, right, out you get. Right, we get out. I says, Magnus, I said, what is this space? I thought we was going to the Ritz. He says, have a look above the door. And it says the Ritz Cafe, right?
Oh, God.
I felt like I'd been led up the path, but I said, I like you, Pike, and I respect you as a scientist.
Yeah.
We're going there. But anyway, we sit down at the and he's got you know what he's like. He's only
Gift of the gab.
his fingers.
Yeah, of course.
And he's got the place to himself, right?
Yeah.
And Linda behind the counter, she's like, "Oh, hello, Magnus. You all right, love?" And he's like, "Oh, hello, Linda. I'll have the usual table." I said, "He's in there all the time."
Yeah.
And he sits down. He says, "Right, I'm going to order for you." Okay, I says. He says, "You're going to have kidney, liver, chops, peas and gravy and mash, right?" And I'm going,
A bit heavy.
That's not really date food, is it? Right?
No, not really.
And he goes, and he's going to have the same. Anyway, this pile of slop arrives in front of me. And he's shoving it in his face.
Oh, Christ.
Right? And I can see him sort of going like this in his seat, right? And we're chatting about science and all the physics and biology.
Highfalutin.
Well, he's telling me all about the table of elements, right? And I'm trying to get my head around that. And I can see him just squirming in his seat like this. And he's going on about,
magnesium,
sodium,
potassium.
And all that ion and stuff. And he's just going like this. Right?
Yeah.
And he goes, I said, "You all right, Magnus?" He went, "Yeah, I've got something wrong with my ball bag, right?" And I go, "Oh, okay, right." Anyway, in the end, he gets to the end of the table of elements.
Yeah, argon, potassium. Yeah.
I really respect you as a scientist. Right, he stands up, he puts his hand right down his trousers like that, right? Gives you a good old jerk around in there.
Yeah.
Scratches away.
Oh,
right,
God.
And this is the kicker, right? He gets his hand out, right? And he gives it a good stiff, like that.
Jesus Christ!
And then he goes back to eating his food, and I say,
"That's a deal breaker,
I don't know that I can respect you no more."
No.
He said, and then he puts his fork down and goes, "Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. That stinks." Right?
Well, it was like this. I went out to the scientist. He took me for pie and chips. We went to a greasy spoon just the other day. He got the menu and said, "You can have a pudding, Barry, by the way." Then he went down to the bog, pushed open the fire doors. He didn't have no drawers, dirty bastard.
Oh, that's just scientists for you. And he'll come up with an explanation for that.
He'll come up with
no pants on.
No, exactly. But
good for a ball bag.
Good to find some body bag. So
good for the ball bag.
Yeah, what's the other thing? Your mate Donald Trump has been wonderful advice, isn't it?
Advice. I mean, the thing is about Trump's advice is I've been trying that for years. You know,
What, injecting yourself with
bleach and
this?
stuff.
Yeah.
But that doesn't work, by the way. I mean, although I haven't caught nothing, so
To be fair, you ain't caught nothing.
The jury's out.
And,
But I tell you what,
and your liver is spotless.
spotless. I tell you what does work, right?
Go on.
If you get his theories of light, now they are
Yes.
theories, right? Because
You're right. Yeah.
If you get a torch, right?
Yeah.
You shove it up your bum, right?
Where the sun don't shine, yeah.
The sun don't shine normally.
And you want it to, yeah.
You want it to shine up there.
Yeah.
Get the torch and you shove it up there, right?
Yeah.
And just turn it on a few times, 3 or 4 times, times, like that.
Yeah.
Bang, on, off, on, off,
Off, yeah.
off, right?
Off.
Then pull it out like that. My health has never been better since doing it. It's never been better. And I mean, maybe it's a coincidence.
Right.
But, I used to suffer with all sorts of things. But since doing that, clear as
that's right. But, these alternative therapies, some of them are excellent, aren't they? Absolutely superb. There's a variety of things you can put up your arse, if you like, they often talk about roughage, don't they? Well, a snooker cue. I mean, that would go up there, changes because of rest. But I mean, what I'd like to do, you talk about, roughage, fibre, dietary fibre.
We'll talk about that.
What I do of a morning is, I don't like the taste of it particularly, some roughage, some oatmeal or something. I get a funnel. I call Margaret down. She comes down when she's been fashioning her pubic, and I get sort of there, and with my legs splayed like that on my head, and she'll pour a load of roughage straight up my anus, and
how do you
my health is second to none.
It's never been
it's never been better.
It's never been better.
So
I'd be very careful about some of these homeopathic
quackery.
Some of them is quackery, as I said. Like if you're trying to put Socializing into a syringe and stick that in your arm, then I would be careful.
I would
be careful.
I'm no doctor. I'm no doctor.
No. It would take a medical man to confirm, confirm all like that. But for me, I mean, I am a doctor, as you know.
Oh, I know you are. Yeah,
I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
And,
but that was just something you got off the internet, wasn't it? Really.
I got off the internet, and I would often prescribe people Socializing. Because I say I need to get the medicine, but I ain't got the money,
That's right.
I say, well, look, you should. If you look at what Socializing does to surfaces,
that's it.
Rid of loads of stuff. So if I say I wouldn't advise everyone to do this. But I think you can take it, right? You should have a Socializing in syringe, right, and then just stick it in yourself. It should clean your blood. It should clean your blood. Right?
Exactly.
It's not for everyone.
And that lady died, didn't she? But she didn't get COVID, did she? She died of something else to do with.
She died of
a heart attack. When it
toxic poisoning.
Toxic poisoning.
I believe.
But it won't come.
Now look, it wasn't my fault though.
Not your fault. You got the qualification. You've got a real certificate off the internet, didn't you? You can prove it.
From Alaska, University of Alaska.
Of Alaska. Now look, we are going to come. Can we just tell the people we done a thing last night, didn't we?
We done a thing last night called our weekly briefing.
And we're going to come back on Thursday to do it. But for God's sake, join us. It was great fun last night, wasn't it?
But it's like half an hour and it whips along, doesn't it?
It does whip along. I wonder whether we could put it on Patreon, could we, when we get hold of it?
don't know. I think we could do that.
Could
We
do
could
that.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For our loyal ones. And we're going to go to Patreon now, are we? And go and do a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to do that for the real people.
For the real thing.
So we hope this has helped you.
I really hope it's helped in some way.
It should have helped.
It should help, respect the scientists, but
That's the key takeaway from this.
that's the key. Respect them, but don't expect too much. They're busy guys, and they might fall down on some of the social niceties.
Yeah, they can be quite eccentric. Okay.
Yeah.
Just bear that in mind.
Bear that in mind.
Until we need our fact sheet.
You got it.
Yeah, I've got it here. Respect the scientists, but don't expect too much from them because a lot of them are odd. www.angelos.co.uk. Send that off, and we should get back to you with all the relevant
information as soon as the lockdown finishes.
Yes.
But keep your scientist stories coming. We always like to hear those.
Like to read those. Yeah.
And until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
We love you all. We love each of you. Bye.
We stop this now. Stop the recording.
I'm stopping it.
Thank you.
Stop this here.
Stop it.
Stop the
Up
recording.
here.